Hello, YouTube, that I am not late to. This is the ranting hour where we rant more than an hour, sometimes more, hopefully not more, so we can log into the damn game because we know it's going to be lagging like hell because Cid Reigns is tonight. And if y'all haven't logged in now, might as well go ahead. But we generally have an idea what's going on, and we go off the rails, we embrace it. Tonight I am welcomed by Nidre, the final villain of Dissidia. It used to be Belial, but it turned out Nidre was the secret boss because he's manipulating everyone into being as paranoid as possible with a FFO tip. Check it out. He's got a poll planner, and he's made Mino really scared for his resources. So hopefully Mino's sitting there. Yeah, I see Mino in chat. Mino, I hope you're crying about your lack of resources. You will never max anything out. And I'm also welcomed by Ink, who is here, and he has fun things to say. Somebody said violence today? Probably. More than likely. Odds are high. But before we do get started, whether you're watching live or catching the VOD, go ahead and hit the like button on the video. It takes a second of your time and does great things for me. Thank you, person I can't pronounce their name, for subscribing. The button on my shirt just fell off. But the liking the video does help the video spread around. It's the biggest thing you can do. And if you are watching the VOD, be sure to leave a comment. And if you're here live, go ahead and chat. I keep an eye on chat from time to time, but when we go off the rails, which is often, I might miss out on what you guys are saying. So if you really want to get my attention, feel free. But I guess it's not for free, is it? Wording. Throw a super chat my way. All support is welcome. Timestamps will be up eventually. Inland Lard has got my back. Indo, check out his recent video. I didn't comment on it, but he actually he did an abbreviated run of Guy's Lost Chapter, and he put my voice doing the sync noise over every time Sync did her follow up. He patched my voice over on it instead. So that's really funny. So I got you guys are enjoying the new emote, huh? Got him. So yeah, go check that out. It's really funny. I don't understand why people find that so funny, but it is what it is. If you want to catch more of us on Discord, we do all hang out the TCC Discord. If you do not think you're actually no, if you're not cringe, if you're not cringe, then go ahead and join. We talk about events, serious stuff. I think it's the best Dissidia Discord for the game, so go ahead and check us out there. I give big ups to Mark. Mark just hit 2,000 subscribers on the Crystal Chronicle YouTube channel. Be sure to check them out. 9 p.m. Eastern. Twitch.tv/the Crystal Chronicles, and that's where Mino and Mark do their podcast. Fun stuff. And sometimes I show up for the post show, and sometimes I always do. So yeah. And again, if you want to become a member, you can. If you want to get these emotes that people are spamming the Gotham emote, the Welvin the Great emote. I wish I had that ready last time. $1 membership for emotes. You can go ahead and support the channel. I've been meaning to add more tiers. I'm just too damn lazy. And every week I call for more people to start making content. Anyone can do what we're doing. It just takes time. Have ideas. Think there's an idea that needs explaining that hasn't been a gap in content that hasn't been filled. Want to correct something. Take reality into your own hands. Be the change you want to see in the world. The community does well with more great content creators. We got Goose, Indo, like I shouted out earlier. Multiracial Lion, Cross 13 with his goof. I didn't catch Cross's stream last night, but I need to. I really enjoy seeing people do stuff because that means that's more that I don't got to do. Ink, how are you doing today? What you been eating lately?
I just had a kolache.
What the hell is that?
It was a pepperoni pizza kolache. It's a thing in Texas.
Kolache? How the hell do you spell that?
So it's Kolache, kolache. And it's basically a bun. Like if you consider, I don't know, like if you consider like at an Asian place, like if you get a bao, like a chicken bao, where you've got like a bun with, or more like a pork bao with like barbecue pork or something in there. You can put anything you want in a kolache. You can put bacon, egg, and cheese. You can put sausage, egg, and cheese for breakfast. Pepperoni pizza. You can just put like basically like sausage, jalapeno sausage, stuff like that.
Pig in a blanket. So,
yes, it's yeah.
What the hell?
So it's sort of like a pig in a blanket, except there's no pig exposed. It's a fully covered pig.
Wow. I have no words.
I would say that it's kind of a type of sweet pastry that holds a portion of fruit surrounded by puffy dough. It originated as a semi-sweet pastry from Central Europe. They've also become popular in parts of the United States, particularly in the state of Texas. So that's my expertise that I didn't read from anyone.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I have to say it. You clearly started reading That's just a sandwich, man. Decidia Maniac 2, welcome to memberships. Thanks for joining the squad. Nidra, what have you been eating? Don't read that off Wikipedia.
People have said that I'm quiet. Am I less quiet now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah,
I'll turn you
we'll see
up the mic a little.
we'll see what the chat people say too. But yeah, don't know why I've been quiet lately. But sound like I'm in the desert. Okay, so what I've been eating lately, I just went to a French bakery, not in France and where I live in the United States, but yeah, I had some of those macaroons. I don't know. Those are always pretty good, I think.
Macaroons, oh, those slap. Those are
Yeah,
good.
the little sandwichy looking. They're like made out of meringue or whatever.
I'm pretty sure it's like macaron, and that's like the plural version also.
Ah, got it.
But yeah, I don't. Yeah.
So pigs
yeah,
in a
those
blanket
things are
and
awesome.
sweet cookies. All right, yeah, I had macaroons, and I had one, and I had to eat like 5 more. Those slap. The French president,
Yeah.
I hate every single one of you.
I just want to mention that I'm not the one who's glicked up this week. So
you're right. Ink is glicked up this week. Love to see it. Kaiden for 2, and Ink doesn't even know what that means. That's the beauty of it. Kaiden Cortez for $2.
Fuck you.
Let me step back from my mic a little. Gotta inhale some copium first over those 670 tickets that bitch took from me. Where's my water? Why do you idiots like that?
you're just putting yourself out there in a big way.
Fair enough. I wonder, when's the first time I did that? Was it when her LD came out? I don't know. I need to. Ron is the sandwich one. Oh, okay. Chat. I'm talking. Let me not read chat because y'all are being very ugly. Yeah, good stuff. Continuing on my diet. I think I've lost like 5 pounds since I got back from vacation. I've been cutting hard. Unfortunately, I should have put. Damn, that would have been perfect at Idiot of the Week. We had a bigger priority for Idiot of the Week, so hold on to that. But I've managed to destroy 2 of my my spatulas in 1 week. It was very bizarre because I guess I got into the bad habit of resting my spatula on the side of my my cooking pan.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I've had these
I was gonna
spatulas for
say that
years.
seems like a mistake that you only make once, but
I made it twice in the same week. So, but what happened with the first one was that it kind of just snapped off instantly. I was like, what the hell? Because I've been doing that for years. Like these red plastic handle spatulas apparently. So I cracked that one in half. I was like, damn, that sucks. I threw it away. And then today I was so excited for my eggs with like cheese and salsa that I got happy and ate them, and then I got distracted at work. And then I smelled something burning, and it turns out my my other spatula had like melted into my pan, and so that was another spatula that got halved. So now I am a spatula murderer. So yeah, very very dumb. Chat's knowing at me.
Yeah,
so
man.
yeah, I guess it was dumb. So yeah, that's the idiot of the week. But we have a real idiot to get for the week. This is sponsored by Inkwelder. Apparently, this I didn't find this myself. Let's go ahead and throw it on the screen. Let's make it a little bigger, but so we can see chat and our Discord things at the same time. You ready? Ink?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah. All right, it's on screen now, so I'm gonna read it out. In the context of this is that the Tonberry Troop changed their character pages such that they have a general sphere guide now instead of specific spheres per character. And this guy decided to send them an email. He wasn't very happy about what they did. So let me read it off in what this guy's voice probably sounds like.
To whom it may concern, your group decision on cutting back the information on character page and not listing bad passive, in my opinion, is a bad move. Well, the page now looks like shit, and the only infographic without proper write-up or how some form of tips is basically useless page of junk. Doesn't serve any purpose, honestly. I hope your group will reconsider putting a little more, rather rely on infographic by itself. Thank you for all the work, but this week info was garbage.
This is so
I don't
dumb.
even know
I
what
didn't
to
give you an
say.
answer. Imagine being this fucking stupid. Holy shit. The amount of people. Okay, I'm in it now, baby. I feel it flowing through me. The amount of like, I tried to give these people the benefit of the doubt, and I went to the character page. I'm like, maybe they didn't make it obvious that the sphere recommendations are in a general place now. Nope. It says spheres. Check here for general spheres. And the amount of, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's been a droves of people asking, who do I put spheres on? Or where do I find it? Tonberry Troop took it away. And I give 5% of the blame. Ink is not guiltless in this, because I'm sure a lot of people started the game not knowing that spheres weren't that big of a deal. And if he's been weaning them on the drug of how to do your spheres and they never learned it, okay, that's fine. But I'm giving him 5% of the blame because he put a general guide. There really is no excuse. But we need a nerd at emote. Can we call it a max release? Actually, if we get to 70 members, I have an actual emote I can add. So go ahead and member up. But yeah, you take the floor here, because I know you had some words, because they sent them this email. They typed this out in an email. You know, it's wild, isn't it?
First off, the fact that they have the nerve to say that it looks like shit,
looks
junk,
like shit,
garbage, but they still say,
thank you for all the work.
Thank you for all the work. Fuck you. Are you kidding? So we don't fucking owe anybody anything. So we owe our patrons. If anybody, we owe our patrons. None of our patrons, they all knew about it, that we were scaling back. None of our patrons have said anything. The most blasphemous fucking thing is that I have received more notes saying, add this back, or I don't know how to play the character anymore because the infographic doesn't help. I've received more complaints than the previous fucking... When was Lena and Cypher EX Plus? Because that's when these started.
Oh, boy.
So, literally, I've received more complaints than I ever fucking received thanks. So for all the idiots on the internet that didn't want to use their voice and appreciated a free thing that they just fucking used and to some extent abused, and then you want to raise your fucking voice and bitch now that it's gone, well, now it's fucking gone and it's not coming back. So fucking deal with it. Like, are you kidding me that you're going to... What?
Damn, Skippy, I agree.
Yeah. Like,
bunch of fucking freeloaders.
If you want to support something, fucking say it. Say, hey, this is great. I just want to call out, this is helpful to me. Whatever you want to say. Oftentimes, I just look in GL questions and I see someone say, hey, I don't know how to play Lightning. How do I use her? And people are like, read the Tonberry Troop page. And they're like, I did. It doesn't make sense. So all I see are people that complain that they don't get it, that they don't like it, or I get nothing. And I get no fucking thanks for, hey, this was so helpful that I learned how to like play this character. No one cares. Also, did they mention, was this the one that mentioned the no passive? Yeah, not listing bad passives. Are you fucking buy your high armor and equip all your passives? Are you
that's your fault.
Read the shit in the game. Like, are you kidding me?
That's why they come to Tonberry Troop, so they don't have to read. I mean, why? When I could check the passive list and see that this marginal break bonus up passive probably isn't that impactful on the long run of things, or I could just read the Tonberry Troop site, you know?
Sure, you could. And look, this is partly our fault, right? We've probably created a bunch of
some people grew up on your site, so there is going to be some understandable backlash, and some people are gonna have to grow up on it. But the sphere thing is killing me.
Except that there's a fucking message at the bottom of all these pages, and I'll do it for the whole month. All of the pages say, hey, wondering why there's less information here? Read the blurb about our page, about our team, and why we've made these changes. And it literally spells out that we've had team changes. I have less time in real life. I don't have time. Do you even know why these fucking notes got added? It's because someone pinged me, as so many people do. They're nice people. They have good intentions that are like, hey, awesome. I have time. I love what you guys do for the Tonberry Troop. how can I help? And I was like, honestly, this was before Lena and Cypher EX Plus. And I was like, what people probably need more than anything at this point is just an overview of how to play a character and what spheres to put on them. And they were like, cool, I'll do it. And they wrote up great notes on Lena and Cypher, and I amended it, I edited it, and then put it on the site, and people loved it. That was the only time that I got a ton of thanks from it, was the initial launch on Lena and Cypher. After that, literally the next banner, whatever it was, the guy was like, hey, so I thought I was going to have a lot of time, but I actually don't have a lot of time. So even though I said that I was going to do this for you moving forward, I can't do it for you anymore. And meanwhile, I have a bunch of people that are like, hey, these notes are great. So I fucking took it on myself and added workload to do it in the first place. Like, I never even wanted to do these notes. I just thought they'd be helpful, and I fucking inherited it from somebody that backed off a content offer and said, hey, I'll help you with this. And then was like, no, actually, this is too much of a time commitment for me. I didn't realize it. What?
Me an objective here. You should have dropped it then instead of taking more shit on. But I'm sure you learned that now.
I should have.
Yeah,
I should have.
He understands that Ink is rolling back because he's and this is what I would have said if I got this email. I got grown man shit to do. Suck my grown man nuts. Keep it moving, punk. Fuck you, baby. I'm sure you were more diplomatic in your response, but Jesus Christ, I mean.
Oh my! I just don't know why people think that they're fucking entitled for free things. We don't get paid by SQEX. Like I said, if our patrons all were like, hey, we actually find this super valuable, what can we do to help or something, then it'd be like, okay, cool, let me actually try to keep this. Let me drop a bunch of other stuff and let me see how it goes, right? But our patrons didn't care. And those are the only people that we actually owe. They're the ones that are supporting us. And it's not even a lot compared to other Patreons. I don't care, right? But people have a voice. Even if you just came on our Discord and you went on Quetz's Discord and you went in the Tonberry chat and you were just like, hey, these notes are awesome. Thank you for doing it. Fucking never. We get very little traffic in that channel, and it's okay. We don't advertise it.
You
right?
sure don't advertise yourself. You need to plug yourself more. You damn sure get double the patrons. I've been saying that for a minute. Hey, y'all, if y'all are in here membership to me and you're not a Tonberry Troop patron, what the fuck are you doing? I don't work nearly as hard as they do. What are you doing?
People can point their money wherever they want, however they get entertainment, and they don't even have to, right?
Yeah, you're right. Give me
but
more
at
money,
least you're the one that's always been after the cheddar, right? So it's cool.
It's collateral.
But at least provide the thanks. If you actually look, and I haven't tracked it, so I can't necessarily put data behind it, right? But if you just look at the comments on the infographics over time, over the course of 3 months, 6 months, whatever, there's way less comments saying this is thank you. And we used to get a ton. Now we only get them on GL first.
Y'all are at an expectation. That's what I'm saying. Y'all should just close shop for a week. Chat. What would you think if they just closed shop for a week and they starved everyone out? Think of all the people who rely on this shit and they got nothing. You'd see who really relies on Tonberry Troop and doesn't show enough love. Because I'd be fine.
I have a suggestion. You should do it on the week that Ace releases.
Oh, that was oh my. Oh my.
To be clear, we don't need thanks at all, but don't fucking send me your bitch complaints about us not doing something that you want when you aren't speaking up in the first place that you like it.
Every
bitching
fucking
fault.
Is a day of delay on the Ace infographic.
And the Riku release, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, that too. Okay, chat saying do it. Chat saying do it.
They're here for the violence.
Yeah, they're here for the violence.
I'm not surprised they're saying that.
Yeah. I mean, it would just we always talk about it. It'd be like that month. I don't know how long it was when Rem went MIA and people lost their shit. If Tonberry Troop went MIA for a little bit, y'all will get your thanks. People would know what it is. You wave the power in front of them, and then it's like when you hurt yourself it's like when you hurt your leg or something, and you're appreciating all the little tiny muscles in your leg when you walk around. You're like, damn, I didn't know I had these contraptions in my leg. Like, I appreciate this shit, and then a week later you forget about it again. That's you're about to, if you were to metaphorically break the leg of the Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia community and remind them that Tomberry Troop is doing a lot of this shit for free. Plug yourself a little in the process. Well, fuck that. Y'all are doing shit for free.
So yeah, don't be surprised if I decide to choose violence. It would be something like, I'm gonna put the Ace infographic on a random page on the website. We're not gonna post it anywhere, so the only way you can find it is you have to go to our website, and we're gonna put it behind like fucking Fang's page or maybe Zell's page. We'll put it somewhere where you can't find it, and you will just have to Easter egg find it. Ooh. And people will bitch when they click Ace and they see Barrett's infographic. That's gonna be great.
Yeah, dude, you have a lot. You have the power, and you can exert it a lot more. It's fun to see that. Yeah,
there was a panic when Rem GRW like just mentioned, right? Yeah. Back in December, around like 3 Decembers ago, probably at this point.
That was the big one.
Yeah, Orin's Lost Chapter came out. I think it coincided with around AFMO, I think, or something in JP. Or it was Ida, I think. Somewhere around
Ida
there.
and JP. I remember that because Rem got flexed on by some guy too. Rem was like 600 tickets and I didn't get it, and some guy's like, I got it in the free poll or something. Oh my god, fucking flexers, dude. That's the worst part. It's side tangent. Part of the reason I don't read the infographic reds is usually people don't even clearly like it's in the like the juriness, whatever that dude who writes the longer evals thing. It's on threads. People clearly don't be reading or watching shit. They just be blogging. I say this all the time, but it's very clear that people don't check stuff out. And they don't know what they have until it's gone. It's always that notion. But go ahead.
No, I really like Shadowheart's suggestion that the Ace infographic links should go to a PayPal page.
Hey, I mean,
that's fucking hilarious.
Y'all would get some revenue that way, for real. Why don't people play around the characters to know how they play? I guess that's too hard. I mean, people really, they want the path of least resistance. They don't want to think. They want to just know how to do it so they can do it themselves. I mean, you can see that in every analytic. That's why like cheese runs are popular, like no boss turn runs are popular. People want the path of least resistance, and we are in the minority here. Being willing to figure stuff out ourselves. A lot of people are not like that. They just want the answer.
Yeah, and no one has. One person said, "Thank you. I love the fact that the tactics part of the infographic actually tells me how to play the character." That one fucking person that thanked me for that. Thank you for fucking realizing that the entire tactics section has been rewritten to accommodate the fact that I'm not doing gameplay notes anymore. Literally, if you look at Zidane, it says, "Hey, use skill 2 if brave over 50%, otherwise skill 1 versus AoE." Like, it spells out how to play, and literally no one fucking looks at it.
Well, you don't know
for whatever reason.
Nobody tells you that they look at it. Let's not say nobody looks at it.
No, but that's the thing, right? So I can only go off of what I hear, and I don't want people can inundate me. I don't care, whatever.
All right.
But
noted.
But
I was just gonna say,
don't complain. Don't complain if it's there. Like, how do I play this character? And it literally says it on the infographic. They just haven't read it.
Okay, yeah, those people are yikes.
Yeah, shy people are fine. You don't have to say anything. Just don't complain about it after. Like, yeah, if it means that much to you, speak up and show your support for it, even with just your voice, not your wallet.
Oh, right. No, Nidra, you go first.
Yeah, I was going to say, I just only have 2 things to add. One is that, like, Inkard is just so kind and he's so giving to the community that kind of, like, causes a little bit more of a problem. Because I myself saw, like, 2 or 3 people ping him and say, like, what do I do about spheres? What do I do about, these passives? Like he was, like, the person who was the god of passives and spheres. They couldn't figure it all out on themselves. It's just because Ink is like a kind person that people kind of expect that he'll be able to help you on stuff like this. So So I feel bad that Ink's kind of put himself in that spot. That's one thing that's going on here for sure. It just, I myself, I'm sure that Ink probably saw 15, 20 people complaining about this. I only saw 2 or 3, but that's a lot.
Yeah, that'll get to you, especially. And really, if you got it on the website, it's more just teaching people how to help themselves, continually pointing them to the website. That's why people be asking me shit, and I just rather, one, because it's less effort for me, just point them where to find it. They can't do that on their own. They're shit out of luck. Go ahead.
And then I would say the second thing, the only thing that I would amend about what Ink said is that he said that like the only folks that he has to listen to or owes anything to are the patrons, and as a patron of the Tom Berry Troop, I would just say like you don't even owe us anything either, because we should be doing this because we like the stuff that you put out, and if we stopped liking it, we could say so, but we're doing this because we want to support the good stuff that you're doing. It's not like that you should have an obligation to us for having that.
I appreciate that.
I was expecting you to troll with that, Nidre, honestly. I was expecting you to say, and I think you should do more. Oh, no, that's what Mino would say. Never mind. Fuck Mino. No, he's right on schedule. Nidre is a sim.
Hey, BC, congrats on 4K, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I hit 4,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And I'm doing absolutely nothing to celebrate that at all. I'm lazy. Thanks.
You're gonna upload a non-Reigns run of the Lufania. It's gonna be great. That's your tribute for 4K.
Yeah,
you don't need Reigns.
Yeah, that totally. I came up with that on my own. That was totally the plan.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Did you get that out of your system, Ink? You feeling better about it now?
I need to take a crap probably, but I'm okay.
DMI. I didn't need to know that. Oh my god. Alright. So we can keep it moving. What else? What's priority here? So we hit the Ink rant.
Square hates money.
The Sphere Idiots.
I feel like we did cover the Sphere Idiots.
Yeah, we hit that too. So I wanted to, I guess the Square Enix hates our money thing. This was inspired by, we were having a discussion in the TCC Discord about how Square Enix sucks at monetization, and we brought this up multiple times. And what really clicked for me today was the fact that first off, they aren't selling. It seems like they aren't selling the weapon skins that they have been selling in JP. So I believe Nidra, back me up on this. We're missing weapon skins in GL, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think people are really theorizing, for instance, that like they're holding back Zack so they can do the Jack-o'-lantern greatsword skin
on Halloween.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But we're definitely missing a bunch of stuff.
We're missing that. We got the Ignis daggers, right?
The fans. We have the fans. Yeah.
Okay, and then we have the snowboard that and then the gloves that don't appear to be coming.
Yeah, I don't think so. Did Agrius didn't come with one? I don't think.
No.
Setzer had the presents. We don't have the presents.
We don't have the presents either. Yeah, that's silly too. Maybe it'll come during Christmas time. Oh, Silo cons for $5 Singaporean dollars. Oh my god. Rap about 4K. Drop the beat, please. So I'm not going to mess around with changing the background music on here because I don't know if I'll be able to get it back up. But I guess I gotta drop some bars now. I'm a cheap whore. God damn it. I got 4K subs. Some of y'all grew up and need a damn hug. Like that fucking loser sent Ink an email. No, that wouldn't be socially acceptable. Fill in the gap. Oh no. Like that loser sent Ink an email. You probably need to go outside and get some sun because you look pale. Touch some grass. You smell like ass. Take a shower. You probably play Smash. I'm salty about Sora. I hate Kingdom Hearts 3. That shit was game was a piece of shit, and it ruined the month for me. I think I'm sitting at 69% likes on that video. 420 blaze it. This thing here, I really hate it. All right, there, bars.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, considering. Yeah. And you didn't even mention Macaroons, so that was good.
Yeah, whatever.
Hard to rhyme that.
Nice. Okay, so we're missing weapon skins, and I was thinking I would love to have actual weapons. I missed it. What email did Ink get? Ink got a hate email for removing the spheres off the character pages. We talked about it a bit, so on the VOD you catch that. But yeah, I like if we could like get like bust, and they kind of. I was thinking about it some more after we stopped talking about it on the channel, and I was thinking like, oh, maybe they could sell Buster Swords, but then like, the issue arises that they have them in 4 stars and they're technically equipable, so you don't have to pay for it, but then you fuck yourself over by losing the weapon. Did they just get themselves in a corner with this, you think? I'm trying to think of a way, like smarter ways they can monetize it. I know, Nidra, you have better... I know you and Mino and Mark talk about some of the better monetization stuff they could do with the ingots, and I don't process that well because I don't pay enough attention to it. But what are some ways you guys think they could monetize the game more? Me personally, I think if they sold better skins and better I mean, the bottleneck with outfits though is that Nomura has to draw all of them, which I'm sure is also a bottleneck. Otherwise, they just start printing costumes for us. But yeah, Nidra, what do you or go ahead, Ink.
No, Nidra can go first because I have
because I know you have some thoughts about monetization. What do you think?
Do you have a good idea or you have a bad idea? You don't have any idea. Which one was it?
No, I have a good idea.
I want to hear your good idea
idea.
first. I want to hear that.
So, the price, but it's anywhere between $1 to $5. You can buy any track music track that has been released in game, that has been used in game. If you want to listen to Price of Freedom while you fight Bahamut, great. You in the battle screen, you can choose a track that you bought for $1 or $2 or whatever, and you can listen to whatever music you want while you battle. They literally don't have to spend any money working on tracks that are not available in game. They're already available. Get rid of the victory fanfare. Just let good music override it and let people choose it. People will go crazy and will buy a bunch of songs. Even if it's just front loaded, they'll probably make a crap ton of money just by people dropping $2 to listen to like freaking Cloud's Burst song or whatever you want, right? Like, it's easy money.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, jumping off that, I agree, and I would take it even further. I would say, why can't, every month we get one fight in that goofy, like, purple vortex area. Why can't you buy different backgrounds? Like, if I want to have my fight in the sewers from Final Fantasy VII in Midgar, why shouldn't I be able to do that? Why aren't there voice lines that you can buy? I know that Sneasel would be a big fan of that, for instance. So I don't know. There's just a lot of different things they could be selling that they're not. They could sell twice as many costumes. They would make money, I'm sure. But I think the music is another great idea. I agree with that.
Yeah, that is the music in this game is a sorely missed opportunity because Nidra, you didn't play the PSP games, right?
No.
So they had that in the PSP games. Ink, did you play the PSP games?
I did not. No.
Damn, y'all are some fucking losers. Damn.
we have lives.
Nah. That's called being a fucking loser. Okay, so first off, you should play the PSP games because they're fantastic. Better story, actual. You can see all the inspiration for the stuff in this game. You might appreciate the City of Opera Omni a bit more. But that being said, they had an entire jukebox in that game. When you played the multiplayer, you could just pick whatever song you wanted. They had multiple selections for each stage, and the music didn't have to match the stage you were on. So the fact that didn't carry over here, it's kind of baffling, to be honest. And I would totally, like, if I could drop $1 to be able to play Man with the Machine Gun whenever I wanted, like in the PSP games, oh my god, I totally would. But they don't want to let us do it, and it doesn't make sense because it's not like it's being held back by some sort of because it's literally Square Enix Final Fantasy. So there's that, and I was trying to. Did I already say that I wanted real weapons to be able to use, not this fucking goofy shit that fucking weird Redditors love to use.
Oh, I mean, the weapon skins are like really goofy. They're kind of shit. You could think of like a bunch of different, like, just get whoever designed like the crazy ass weapons in Final Fantasy 14. Just stick a shitload of those in the game. People would love that.
Yeah, that or just some of the weapons that we like some of the random weapons that Therian pulls out of his ass, or Maybe like
Or
go ahead.
let Kate's battle trumpet be floating in the air behind Vayne. Like, how ridiculous would that look? That would be hilarious.
Or yeah, if we could get smaller Buster Swords on like the dagger users or something. It just seems like there's a lot of there's stuff I would like to pay for, because sometimes I look at the premium pass, I'm like, do I care about all these burst weapons? No. But then I'm like, but I'd love to just maybe dick around with something that wouldn't appease like a fucking Reddit teenager, but they don't want us doing that. And Nidre and Mark were talking about them not selling the weapon packs off the bat, or the ingot packs or whatever. So I mean, I understand that they don't want to, because there's a limit, because there's only a certain amount of units in the game that will ultimately be able to use these. So if you buy them all at once, you're probably more likely to quit over time, because you got everything done. But if they trickle them out, okay, that makes sense. But nothing right now. Like, am I right that they're not selling anything right now?
So, like, there are things that they're selling currently that like are appealing, like these high armor packs. Some people like the LD one, for instance, the LD token shop. It's not as if there isn't anything, but I just feel like they would just make so much more money if they, played off of everybody's fears for early Lufenia Plus and sold like, a bundle that would let you green another person. Because I think that like a lot of people who wouldn't even traditionally be whales have like bought into the fear of Lufenia Plus, and they're like, I don't think I can do it. They would just buy it right off the gate. Yeah. And they didn't have that.
I mean, that's evidenced by the people that literally paid this $75 or whatever it is for the LD tokens, and then are like, hey, so I got these LD tokens, who should I get?
That's the funniest shit of all time.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's why they should be monetizing things, because of people like that. Exactly. People like that deserve to lose their money.
I will give you 7,000 digital cows if you give me $20.
What the hell?
Digital cows are the latest trend. They're great.
Don't make me. I'm not. Should I look this up? Should I bother looking digital cows up? Is this a waste of time? What are you talking about?
You may get 0 hits in Google.
All right, I'm gonna look up digital cows and hopefully not get.
I don't know, dude. I just make shit up.
Just another one of his analogies.
Oh, okay. No, it's just boomering. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't.
Why would you spend your real money that you earned or that someone gave you on something that you don't know yet?
Gambling addict.
Like, you mean stupid. You would know what you'd use the LD tokens? You just bought it.
Yeah. The fact that it happened more than a couple times is concerning, honestly. Because I thought maybe it was a one-off. Like, all right, maybe there's that one dude in JP who sold all of the BTs to get new BTs, and then Transcendence happened. And he's like, oh shit, this wasn't a good idea because now I can't use burst energy. Like, that was the only time I saw that. So I'm like, maybe that's not like a hugely stupid thing, but I've seen a lot of people buying the LD tokens and saying, who should I get? And that's a real head scratcher. I
could understand saying, hey, I did the LD stuff and I thought I was going to get Agrius, but now I'm thinking Setzer. Like, who do you think I should get? That's fine. But people will literally list off like 30 LDs they're missing and be like, which one should I pick? And it's
Mark says, I've seen at least 10 people who bought the LD pack without a plan how to use it. Malicite.
Most people need to go to Mark's the OnlyFans he was going to start, where you pay him $200 and he just tells you what to do with your game account.
What did the person do? Yeah, it was pre-Transcendence in JP, and I think he all the bursts he sold once they were done being 2 weeks synergy he got. He also brought the premium pass. He'd sell them, so he could 5 burst tokens, and he could build towards a new burst. And he was really eating, because he was having synergy bursts every week, and then Transcendence pulled up, and he didn't have any more bursts, and he kind of just fucked off for a while. And then BT Plus happened, and I'm sure he's just rolling in his grave right now. So, yeah, people like that exist. I don't know what's with people in selling the most valuable weapon. It never works. It just never works. So I'm so sorry.
I do have to say that there is one really great use of the LD pack. I bought the LD pack for those who are before I go off on this rant.
Yes.
The best use of it, I would say, is you take a screenshot of yourself about to get like Lion's LD, and then put in a chat, should I do it? I've already gotten all my value out of that, like trolling people saying, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna get Zell LD." Like, here's a screenshot of me getting Zell LD, and you know, you could keep reusing it. You never have to use it. It's the best use for the LD pack, I would say.
Neither trying to summon Mino. Mino, actually, no, he could join if he wanted to. Don't speak out into existence. Selling Blue Heimer Plus may be worth it in some way. Nah, I'm not taking that risk. I think everyone who sells their Blue Heimer Plus is a goofball too. I'm not selling anything until there's a next level. Got me fucked up. I didn't take a screenshot, but I got Yuffie LD from the shot. Should I do it? Yeah, that is actually hilarious. I thought you were gonna. I can never quite tell when you're being serious. Well, I'm not gonna assume you weren't being serious. So.
I mean, I've definitely done this.
Yeah, that's the worst part, because you have done it, and I noticed.
I've definitely done it a few times, but I think the joke will definitely be on me, because one day I won't press no, I'll press yes, and I'll have another copy of Dash's LD.
Auto sell from PT's one. Pikachu, you are banned. I have not said that in a while, but you.
Pikachu did a five ingot run of Guy Lufania Plus, I think.
Cursed
5 ingot.
I really hate Pikachu with everything in my body. You sell your blue armor, you might as well be the biggest whale. You just do it to do it. I mean, people are selling blue armors to get refunds so they can blue other people. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Very dangerous road.
Yeah.
Needless to say.
Yeah,
very
dangerous. You're playing with the future there. I would not make a decision such as drastic as that until we know that it'll pay off in the long run. Like, I'm sure some people who sold their their purple EXs to get ingots, I'm sure they're laughing to the bank now that ultimate weapons are a thing. They're like, oh, I'm gonna just permanently have an ultimate weapon. But even then, that's like those are cores you got to spend. So that's not the best solution. So, but yeah, just don't sell the highest thing. Just don't do it. Don't try and big brain the game. People actually sell blue armors. Excalibur, listen, bro. I seen it a lot. Yeah, people doubting it. I seen it. I
mean, at this point, if you accidentally blued Bart's, wouldn't you sell that? It does nothing.
As a blue Bart's haver, I will agree that it does nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Bart's is probably the exception, but I think I just write it out. Even then, I just write it out at that point because we don't know. Because actually, what if Bart's gets another rework where he is hitting? Like, what if his C90 lets him hit those blue caps? You know?
Well, you'll get more ingots by then, right? Like, why not take the free ingot right now?
The rate of those is, as Nidre says all the time, is really, really low.
Don't fall for the bait. This is like Mino. He's Minoing right now.
Yeah, Mino.
You made a mistake. No, I'm serious about this one. Like, you made a mistake and you blued Bart's. It's an awful decision. Get some money back. You can take it back and get a refund.
I'd bank on the C90. Eamon, can I sell my blue Kadaj? Just wait for a C90, dog. And he can hit those caps then. You just gotta wait. The threshold for Decidia Stupidity is very high. Yeah.
I just feel bad. There were these people. I don't think this was this past week, but there were some people in main cord who got convinced somehow to like re-roll their accounts.
Oh no! Oh yeah, that's right. I did see that. That was a tragedy. Someone was an agent of chaos, saying people to re-roll in this damn game.
I've been using this phrase a lot recently, but I feel like there's such a thing as DFFOO advice malpractice.
Yes,
and if that's a
hilarious.
Then this should be prosecuted by that.
Yes, and that perfect pivot, because you also, I know you said at some point that telling people to skip Reigns is Decidia malpractice.
It is.
You want to talk about that?
Yeah.
Wait. I want to
go ahead, Ink.
I just want to say I want like an Indolent Lord or somebody to do a video.
Indolent Lord's hilarious, bro.
Have you been wronged by advice in the DFFOO community? You're not alone. Like, join the class action lawsuit.
he's gonna listen to that and do it. It was that, and he edited in one of his, he did it over the Stranger in Paradise video, and he had the main character listen to the phone. He put the headphones in, and then it was you talking about Skittles and how they're trash, and then the character's like, bullshit. You see that?
Yes.
Oh my god, Inland Art is
I'm glad to
hilarious.
provide material.
Yeah. But let's talk about Reigns. I think Reigns should not be and I think largely Reigns is not a polarizing thing, but this is where, I like to push back on things that are overhyped, and Reigns is really not one of them, and this is where we get to make fun of the hipsters, because there are some people swearing adamantly that they are skipping Reigns to prove a point and it's go ahead, Nidre, because your thing on DFFOO Malpractice was hilarious.
Yeah, no, I think that you can. This is a thing that I've been saying a few times now. Yes, there are clears of this fight without Reigns.
Yes.
Using Lail and a lot of battery and stuff like that. And people will pull that off.
Yes.
But it is definitely not an easy path to take.
No, it's not.
So there are times in this game where they released a new unit, and the new unit does not help at all on the fight, and you're like, well, there's no reason for me to pull on this unit. It doesn't even help in his own fight. This is the opposite of that. This is a case where it's night and day using Reigns and not using Reigns, just in this one fight, not to mention what uses he might have in the future. So the way that I feel right now, I'm a famous Reigns user in JP.
Famous.
Drove him into the ground is another way to put it.
Yes.
I just think that my account is becoming whole tonight, because an account without Reigns is broken. So every account in GL right now is broken, as it does not yet have Reigns. So if you want to skip Reigns, that's on you. But I would not advise any new player to do it. It's just he helps so much.
Any average intelligence player who doesn't that great.
You have to think to yourself.
There's really no hyperbole here. It really
yes,
is.
People can clear this event without Reigns, but they tried really hard and had to work a lot harder than just having to pull Reigns.
Yeah, it's really.
You have to ask yourself, look in the mirror and say, am I that Giga Brain player? Ink is planning on doing it, and Ink is a great player, so I'm sure he'll be able to pull it off. I am not a great player, so I'm pulling Reigns.
Wait, I am pulling Reigns, but I'm using tickets. If I miss him, it's whatever.
There you go. And I pulled Reigns in JP, and if I hadn't gotten Lail's BT, I probably would have just been going for him anyways. But I'm trying to adhere to a philosophy of doing content first and then doing the fight afterwards, and that completely failed with Sync, and I paid the price. And with those 670 damn tickets. Chris GK Reigns is Gojo, so I'm getting him frame 1. Yeah, that's actually pretty sick. But yeah, it always makes me laugh, because there's always the people that say, "Oh, I hate it." It's like two sides of the same coin. Like Ink is real goofy about Edward, but that's at least not for meta. This character is good, so I don't like them. There are definitely.
Seriously, why are you bringing that Turdbucket up right now?
Because we brought up
having
Skittles.
a perfectly fine fucking conversation, and you have to bring that up. It's fucking insane. Why would you do that? I just don't understand.
Cope.
You're ruining the stream.
Chat, let me get some cope.
Fuck cope. I don't need no copium.
Chat,
it's a fucking problem.
Copium. That being said, though, there are a subsection of people who hate units just because they're powerful, and you should. It is important to emphasize that things are possible without, but you should always say that Reigns is still. Oh man, you're getting blasted.
I'm not looking at chat.
Don't.
As far as I'm concerned, everybody in fucking chat is supporting me. They're all behind me. It's great. Thank you, chat, so much. It's very thoughtful of you.
While you guys are sending Ink some emergency copium, you can become a member if you want to add into the copium. Thank you, Picky Mickey, for probably jumping on the copium train, and be sure to like the video as well. But yeah, I think this shouldn't be a polarizing thing. I don't think it is a polarizing thing. Pull Cid Reigns, really. If you can get by his event without him, that's fine. Even his call is broken. He's just a benefit all around. And I actually lied in my video earlier. I not lied, but I forgot that I also used him to clear Transcendent 6. So, and I not only did I didn't include when I used his call, because his call is also very powerful, especially when I was doing a lot of Uno runs, just putting that call on him and batter, or those of you with Ishtola too, Alpha No talks about this. You put Reigns' call on them and then they battery during their phases, and you get a lot more damage out of that as well. So even then, like even if you don't want to use him on the event, he might be a powerful call. And depending on how my pulls go for like Ace and Prompto, I might even just go back anyways. So yeah, bro, like he is probably the most ridiculous character of all time in the game. Is Chaos Arnaic? Well, because there wasn't feature parity across for the GL first. So like in Tifa's up there is busted, but like Reigns is next level busted, bro. Like such a mistake. Go ahead.
What my problem is, like, why doesn't he instant break? Like, they give him all this shit and then they just don't make the kick complete. Like,
damn, you're right.
The dude is missing
only
instant
he
break.
had instant break.
Throw him in the trash.
What about Zach BT? No, Reigns is still more broken overall. For Reigns' reign of terror and the amount, like, and the worst part is that Reigns is really cool. So it really does. And I'm even becoming more accustomed to the stomping side of things and JP wise, because I'm enjoying just pressing Yuna BT and pressing Zac BT and just deleting fights. I'm okay with that. Damn, I'm gonna convince
coming
myself
over to the dark side.
Oh my god, stop it. No, this is how sync happened, bro. Stop. I'm not touching that banner until I get Prompto, bro. I want to try other stuff. New Game Plus, damn it. Reigns, BC says Reigns is a mistake, but how about throwing 600 tickets on sync to help Barrett? Listen. Listen.
Decisions were made.
Listen, sometimes I look back on my JP videos and I look at how many resources I had, and I'm like, I'll be fine. And I haven't had a 600 ticket nightmare in a while. I guess I backlogged it from Barrett and what's it called, Yuffie last month. So it was bound to happen, but Silocon's just murdered me, bro. Listen. I want to run. Not only do I want to run Barrett with Sync, I want to run Quistis, Barrett, and Sync. So we have a full physical team, and we're doing the delays. And then Sync can delay herself, but she'll catch back up because the bosses will be slow, and Quistis will be delaying them too. So don't worry, I got this. I got teams. I got stuff I want to try. It's just sometimes it doesn't go the way I wanted it to. Stop sending me copium. Not me. No. Don't make me ban you. Or you're right. Thanks for becoming a member. Enjoy the laughs. Cross that. I knew BC was down horrendous for Sync ever since the Tosuke. Honestly, I'm gonna blame Broadway too, because him making the memes, the fact that everybody liked the Tosuke memes, I felt like I had a responsibility to also do that in some videos. So this might have been the first time ever that I might have caved to like peer pressure from YouTube. It's a weird occurrence. That being said, fingers crossed for a Reigns free pull. And speaking of Reigns, y'all should start logging in right the fuck now, because you're not gonna be able to get into the game today. You're not getting into the co-op. You're gonna do the Lufenia, and the game's gonna lag out and crash at the end. It's gonna feel really bad. You're gonna pull off a Galaxy Brain, no Reigns run, and then it's gonna crash. So at least you're using Barrett. Barrett's getting not used, unless I go back and use and grab Reigns after I get Prompto. Then I'll do a Barrett run. But otherwise, not bringing Barrett to this fight. Totsu BC. Oh no! Stop! That is the grossest thing. Actually, that's not the grossest thing. I saw a really horrible comment earlier today. Let me see if I can find it. But it was like a pun on Cid Reigns. Let me see if I can find it. Totes BC is not going to be a thing. I hope you all know that. Damn. But yeah, what else what do you guys think of Reigns?
Well, I think
also?
One other thing that I would just say about Reigns is, like, there are characters that have been very powerful recently that have come out, and like people have been hyping it from JP. An example I'm thinking of right now is Porum. But you know, some people said, okay, Porum's great. You know, I wish I had Porum, etc., etc. But I have not seen anybody in JP who didn't straight up say, okay, yeah, Reigns is busted. So
Yeah.
if
yeah,
Reigns
it's kind
is-
of unanimous.
if it's this unanimous, like
That's your
he's
tell.
a pretty strong character.
It doesn't happen this unanimously often because at least like there are people like sets are important. You know, if you're not using them to their full potential, like you might get fucked. Like that's
Whatever,
fine.
yeah. People
Yeah.
didn't use. I didn't use much Setzer in JP, so you know. it
Yeah, but
happened.
Reigns, yeah, he's that.
BC, but I feel like the JP community has failed us because we didn't get any comments about that Reigns is only good with his 35 CP.
Damn.
I did see a comment like that actually.
Did you really?
Yeah,
What?
that's nonsense. But yeah. So you know, Reigns is that kind of character. You can when the hipsters come out like this, like you're talking about, when they're saying, "I don't want to use Reigns, he's too strong." It reminds me of like when people were like, "I didn't want to use Aranea, she's too strong." And when a character is that strong, when people are saying that, you know it's going to be a good character. You know we're
Yeah.
not overhyping him.
Yeah, word. BC had to sink some resource into that banner, and now it's totes. Oh my god, this is very painful.
Totes of BC is a
If y'all are
that's
gonna
an
type
awesome
a
hash.
horrible hashtag, y'all better like the video too. The comment I read earlier, I hope this guy's listening. I mean, it wasn't bad. Like it was just a bad joke. But he said, "We need to button up for the situation."
Excellent.
I mean, I'm also high key curious. Can Reigns fulfill the orb without his LD and EX?
It's a great question.
Yeah, I'd never thought about that until right now. Like, what if you can? What if we've been freaking out about this fight, but a 35 CP Reigns can do it?
No one tried it. We didn't see any videos of 35
What
CP
if-
Reigns. But
Well, I guess Lufenia plus, and no one would dare try that. But okay, someone try that because I'm actually
So
high key
whoever-
curious now.
whoever tries it, if you could record it, it would be excellent if you bought the 35 from the weapon token shop just to further, like, I'm not pulling the banner, I'm just going to get this for free.
Yeah, there's literally nothing that they're selling that I've ever needed to complete anything. I just buy the Mog Pass to help the game overflowing with character points. Yeah, they aren't. They're mine. They don't live in our wallets as much as they should.
I mean, that is one of the beauties of the game is that you don't really need to be spent. Like, most people don't spend very much money on it,
No.
and they can complete all the content. And I'm sure there are plenty of games that are not like that. So, you know, I think that that's like a great part of this game, honestly. It probably gets a lot of people in the door, and some of those people become whales. I think that's what they're hoping for.
Yeah, it's probably my buddy because I was talking to him, and if Tifa doesn't show up, because I was like, "Hey, yo, bro, Tifa's gonna come next one." He's like, "Yes, I'm about to simp," and I'm like, "Hey, yo, Tifa might not show up." He's like, "But I need Tifa," and I was about to say, you know, there's LD tokens you can buy, but I'm like, nah, I'm not sending them down that path. Nah, I'm a good friend. Not sending them down that path. What have I missed so far? The entire hour, actually. That we're about to wrap up, unless you gentlemen got anything else.
I love that Reigns' event is called Lofty Souls. That's such a clever naming for a launch character that he's like the manifestation of Souls of the Dead or something.
Huh?
I don't know. I never
No,
played.
that's not
Fantasy
true.
13.
That is
I
not
have
what
no
he
idea.
is. That's not even close.
How is that not true?
I was able to make it.
Oh my god, what do you want?
I wanted to join the show.
Okay.
There's only a minute left.
Yeah,
Wait,
we're
Mino
wrapping
would
up.
know this. Mino knows
Oh
all
my
this
God.
useless FF
No,
trivia.
because he's a Lassie, and that's his thing. Lassie is not being a whatever of the dead.
No, that Mino isn't Cid Reigns the manifestation of the souls of the dead.
No, I played the game. He's
get it.
not. He's just
I don't
he's just
get
a
it.
servant of the gods. That's all he is. On the other side, he's an antagonist. That's it. It's literally just untrue, Ink.
All right, then someone needs to update the Cid Reigns wiki page.
Wait, are you on the wiki? Is that them saying? Is that some? What are you reading?
Yeah, that's from Lightning Returns.
Reigns wasn't even in Lightning Returns. Are you thinking of?
Yes,
Are you
he
thinking
was.
of Caius?
He was the manifestation of the fucking souls of the dead.
What?
Wait, is this in the FF wiki? They're usually accurate. Let me go take a look.
Was he in Lightning Returns? Was that a side quest or
Wiki is
something?
confirming.
Wow, he's
Who's
an NPC
confirming?
in Lightning Returns. Really? What the hell? Reigns was in Lightning Returns. Huh. Okay. So you took that out of context.
Wow. No, wait. People are saying Ink's right.
They said he was 100%.
I read it off Wiki.
He shows up in
I
a
read it off the
vision
Wiki. Don't give me too
in
much
Lightning.
credit.
Okay, wait. Really? Because I played Lightning Returns. I don't remember him. He acts as a. Oh, wait a second. I don't remember this at all. Yikes.
I trust FF Wiki.
Yeah,
They're
I didn't know it was
usually
on the wiki.
You guys are pronouncing it wrong. It's Cid Reigns.
The souls trapped within the Sea of the Chaos assume Cid's physical form to communicate with Lightning. Okay. That's a reach. That's not what he actually is.
That's correct.
That's,
the reality theorist says.
He's right, but not really. Like, that's not Reigns' main role in the series. That was him making a cameo in the third game. That's not what he is.
Again, I haven't played any of these games because they look like kind of ass, but I do hear that Final Fantasy 13, like, Reigns barely shows up in it. So I guess you could say that the cameo in Lightning Returns is like, probably like 20% of his screen time across the series.
Yeah, he had like 5 lines in Lightning Returns. Fuck that. No, that doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Isn't event time usually now?
It's in an hour. Start logging in.
The souls trapped within the Sea of Chaos assume Cid's physical form to communicate with Lightning.
That's not his big role.
Rhaenys, whose soul also remains in the Sea of Chaos.
Why is it Rhaenys?
He's lying
as the advocate for the souls of the dead. He tells Lightning, so they're saying Rhaenys himself calls himself, whose soul is trapped in the Sea of Chaos, describes himself as the advocate for the souls of the dead.
Man, his entire kit and reference is a reference to him in the base game when you fought him as a boss.
Yeah, but all the FF4 characters take more from after years.
I hate
in this game.
everything.
I just want to point that out. I just want to point that fucking out that they clearly count all of it, all the sequels, as part of the canon.
This is
more than half of Edge's moveset is from After Years, so it's fucking like...
That's because FF4 sucks, and they needed cooler stuff to choose from. That was out of necessity that they chose After Years stuff, because it was way flashier. Don't... You can't bait me, dickhead. Okay, no more.
I do have a useful tip that Inkwelder reminded me of. This is not event time, but if you're in America... and most of you probably are if you're listening to this. I know there are some people elsewhere, but the event time will change with daylight savings time,
yes.
Which will be around Twins event, the Twins LDBT. Ooh. So at that point, it will be an hour earlier, which is right now.
Thanks for the shout out.
An hour earlier for what part of America?
Yes.
All of it except for Arizona, I think.
Because they don't.
Yeah,
they don't do
mountain time is screwy.
They're ahead of the curve.
I really hope that the Reigns event has like dialogue, because BC you can't read it, right? But I really hope that it has dialogue about the souls of the dead.
They are not going to type that. That was 13 Endgame. No, he read the wiki out of context, bro. That was not Reigns' entire character. That's bullshit. It was the end of the game. The end of the game got even more animated than usual. Are you fucking with me?
I applaud you, Ink. This that was a good find. I completely agree with you. BC can copium as much as he wants.
Your mother was a good find. How about that?
But they boiled down a lot of characters to big ass memes. Like Guy Speak Beaver was only one line in the 30 hours of FF2.
Okay, but that's iconic. Reigns
that made
being
it back
a
in.
manifestation of the
DFFOO.
Chaos Souls is not anything significant. Bullshit.
Then explain the name.
I did not just say FF4 sucks. FF4 does suck. It's bad anime. I'm on a warpath today. I'm trashing everything. Kingdom Hearts 3 is trash. Kingdom Hearts as a whole is trash. FF4 is trash. FF6
Why
is
did people
trash.
think that I was going to reply? I don't give a crap about Sora being in Smash. Someone said oh, Ink is going to go. I don't care. I don't play Smash.
Kingdom Hearts is for edgy children.
DFFOO, I'm unregistered
Fuck
on ConberryTruth.com, and I'm shutting down the website.
Let's vote in this chat, and if we all decide that Sora should not have been in Smash, then he shouldn't have been, and that's official for the whole world.
Yes, agreed. I like that logic. All right.
Yeah, I also think he shouldn't be around.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Mino, I know you had strong feelings on it.
Yeah, I mean, I hate Sora, but it's a good addition.
All right, so that's a no. Sora should not have been in Smash. All right, Ink.
No.
Of
aren't
he
they ordering
shouldn't.
the whole
He
series
shouldn't
of
be in
Squid?
anything. They should remove him from Kingdom Hearts. Like just
There we
retcon
go,
it.
because he's a non-character, and it's a bunch of because I've been there, y'all. I've been the edgy teenager. Y'all are inserting because Sora has no personality. There's his defining character traits are Kingdom Hearts is bad anime. Just accept that, and it had a bad anime ending, and that's why I'm mad.
They said Luffy from One Piece was based on Sora. It's
You're
the same
smoking.
personality,
You're
right?
smoking some Dave
It's the
Chappelle
same
rocks
personality, like really dumb and optimistic.
One Piece came first,
very
dipshit.
shonen.
All right, this is.
Well,
way
they're like
off
the
rails.
same
I want
character,
to
though,
go
right?
live my life. Nidre, closing thoughts.
You guys should pull Reigns. Definitely do that. This is a fun month in DFO and GL, I would say, for the most part. So yeah, just enjoy while it's happening.
Agreed. Mino, closing thoughts.
I really wanted to jump in during the Reigns hipster conversation. I think
You should have been here then.
Yeah, bitch.
I didn't
Fuck
get
you.
the invite. It's the only person who didn't get the fucking ping.
I have told.
BCP,
I put the thing in the thread and I asked who wants in. You were active in the thread, dick face.
You said who wants in, and then you pinged Ink and Nidre.
I didn't pay no. Because Ink already had things to talk about. Nidre, I asked specifically because of the monetization. I told you, motherfucker. I tell you every week it's on open invite. I'm tired of fucking managing your bullshit. If you want to join, join. I'm not asking anymore. Fuck you.
And you have a message in that
the
thread.
first one.
Hey, motherfucker. What happened to Three's the Crowd last week? What happened to Three's the Crowd? I don't want to butt
That's why I
in.
came at the end. That's why I came at the end.
So then what the fuck are you complaining about? What? Killing back and forth. Fuck out of here. Jesse Perkins for $5. Sid says, I speak for the dead as a voice line. No, he doesn't.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
Yes.
Oh, this is all Rainey's is anymore. This is what we're gonna
Oh my
fucking
god,
push
he was
the
so much.
narrative.
Maybe it's because I speed ran through the end of Lightning Returns because it was also anime bullshit. But damn, does he really say that? That's crazy.
God damn.
Damn, that's crazy.
Ink, good job once again.
I am
applaud
okay.
your
You know
mind.
what? You know what? Voice lines don't mean anything either.
I do really like this esoteric lore, as you were saying, Ink. I really do like this shit.
Bro,
so.
none of y'all play the game. It doesn't matter. All right, Ink. Closing thoughts.
Oh man.
man,
I heard
watch
that
that
BC
scene.
is saving his resources in JP for goofy BT Plus, so everyone should look out for that.
That's crazy.
That's all I
Okay,
got.
back to my closing thought.
Yeah, we can go.
Oh
We can go to me
my
now.
Back to mine. I didn't get. I wanted to add in. I didn't get a chance, but just so it's on the air officially, if you have the resources.
Wait,
there's
no. He
reason
says that
to
in
break.
base 13.
Right,
I just
because
looked
he's
it
the
up.
speaker of the dead.
Wait, hold on. But you were talking about his cameo in Lightning Returns.
Okay,
That's not even
but either
consistent.
way, it's one character.
Okay, no.
It's the same character. That's like saying Lightning's a
That's a
different
completely
person.
different thing. You say
Holy shit.
nah. That was a base 13 quote. It wasn't from Lightning Returns. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. That's a
Why
base
can't it
13
be
quote.
both? Like, in 13,
Nah, 'cause
he
it's
said,
not.
I speak
Nah.
for the dead, and then in 13.3 he officially spoke for the
No,
dead.
because in
Like,
13.3
that's character
because
development.
they're not dead. They're just trapped in
character
chaos. He's an advocate for the souls of the dead then. And they're
then
not
he
even
became
dead.
a
They're in
literal
chaos.
one.
No.
He was a metaphorical
No.
advocate for the dead,
Boo.
and then he became a
Boo.
literal one.
Boo.
It's like how Red Skull in the Marvel movies was only wearing a Red Skull mask, and then he became a Red Skull when he died.
Boo.
Okay.
Okay, finish your thought.
Chat
Okay.
is awesome right now.
Man.
I thought you said you weren't reading chat.
Oh
I
yeah.
have been reading chat.
And go back and read chat when you were talking about Edward and they slammed you with the Kobe.
Fuck no. No. We're good.
Oh man, this is really violent.
It's like your favorite series, Mass Effect. Didn't one villain like was a thing and then he became a thing, the Elusive Man or some shit? I don't know. Something about Reapers. Anyways.
Is Mino getting paid by the pop culture reference? What's going on here?
I don't know. I don't know. He's just a shell.
Yeah, if you have the resource, okay, look, if you have less than a pity or a pity and you skip Reigns, zero judgment, 100%. All right, like some people really do just not want to play Reigns, and if you only have like one choice, this or I don't fucking know, Quistis or Ace or some shit, I understand. But if you're sitting at like 500k gems or more and you don't pull Reigns, that's stupid. That's
Yes, don't do like me. It's stupid. I'm probably gonna go back anyways.
Well, I mean, BC has a good excuse because he's already done it on his other account, so
Yeah.
he's had that experience. So that's different, right? We're talking about like hipsters, right?
Yeah.
And it's specifically like that's like I don't want to go to college because Bill Gates didn't have to. Stupid. Like, have a safety net. If you have 500k gems, have a safety net. Why lock yourself out of a lot of mechanics? Because these are new mechanics, right? Like the launch. The call enables a lot, as everyone says. Why not just have that in your back pocket? It's 70k gems. They give you a free pull.
Yeah, it'll
Like,
save
even
you more
if you-
down the line.
Even if you don't want to use it, I just don't. I think it's just so stupid to purposely go out of your. It's like selling core LD if you get it on a free pull or something,
Oh my
right?
god, yeah.
Like,
what a fucking
it's
dumbass
just
would do that, right?
Next level fucking stupid.
What dumbass would do that?
It's like trying.
you-
It's like saying you're gonna skip Titus BTLD for like 2 months and then pulling and relying on it anyways.
Yeah, who
right?
would do
Like,
that?
I don't-
That's crazy.
Like, there's so many hipsters that just constantly eat shit. Why won't you learn your lesson,
they
please?
don't learn their lesson. Also, I lied
to
earlier.
help.
That scene wasn't from base 13. I was so angry with rage. I didn't see it. Said lightning returns right there. It's just
Yes.
Echo 13.
Hell
has
yes.
No, but that
Hell
that
yes.
doesn't strengthen anything. This shit has 18k views. He's not known for this. Are you kidding me? That's nothing. Edward is good, Inc. from Wing B for $2.
Damn it, Wing
I
B,
mean,
that's
that's
vile.
that man doesn't lie.
I'm gonna
Listen.
go take the shit that I promised
Listen,
after.
Listen. Look up Cid Reigns "I Am the Speaker for the Dead" chat on YouTube, and you'll see people. I don't know what they're talking about in the comments, but 13.3 is bullshit. It's anime, so it also doesn't count.
It's part of the canon. You have to accept it. Just
I don't
like
have to
I have
accept
to
anything.
accept all the shit arcs of One Piece and Naruto I don't like is canon.
The only bad arc of Naruto is the last arc.
The whole time skip, I agree.
No. Do
I
you have
was
any
com-
idea how to stop the frame rate skips in 13 for Trilogy for PC? No. It's a broken game. It's a broken port. It doesn't work.
I do want to hear
I'm sorry.
Black Nero's thoughts about Sice. I know you're a big fan of
Oh,
that.
Sice. Hype. I'm simple.
No, isn't it pronounced psych?
It's pronounced I'm gonna ban you. That's how it's pronounced.
It's psych, right?
She was my favorite in Type 0, and it just so happened she was voiced by the Sawashiro lady that I also happen to like a lot of characters from. Ironic.
Sneasel Sawashiro?
I realized
yes.
Sneasel was in here.
It's ironic because I like a lot of the characters she voices, but I just ended up liking them all. Like Sice, Quistis, Raiden Shogun from. The only one I don't like is Kanbaru from Monogatari. But other than that, like she voices a lot of characters I like. So that was another coincidence. But with ponytail, with gray hair and a scythe, sign me up. Saisu, it's pronounced Psych. Why am I still streaming? Okay, my closing thoughts. Good luck on Reigns event. Start logging in now because 47 minutes out. Totsu BC is the worst thing I have seen in my life. Hands down, and I've heard all of Ink's analogies. So please stop.
Well done, chat. You did it.
Well, yes, that's. I'm kind of just reeling internally. I have 2 broken in half spatulas that I'm sad about, and I have no more in Genshin Impact, so I can't farm anything, and I'm stuck on level 411 Chamber 3 of the Abyss because I can't meet the DPS check, and I'm just kind of. I need better artifacts. Y'all are ugly. I'm ending the stream. I have a great. No, don't have a great anything actually. Just fuck you all.
BC.
What?
I'm just so proud that you learned the difference between DPS check and DPS race.